Scene 1. Francisco is guarding the castle of Elsinore alone.
Who's there?
Who's there? Bernardo, is that you?
This is me. You look more tired than a tiger on Tuesday.
Well, I've been out here in the cold, and it's been mighty cold out here, and so I've been all by myself.
Until now. Look, here come Horatio and Marcellus.
Howdy, y'all. I was just on my way out, and Bernardo here's gonna keep y'all company, so I hope y'all have a good time here, and you rascals have a good night.
Howdy, partners.
Did you see that thing again tonight?
Not yet.
Horatio doesn't believe any of that hoopla.
Sweet niblets, Marcellus, ghost stuff is hoopla.
Now, Horatio.
Ooh.
Shut your pie hole, it has come again.
I reckon that looks like the old king.
Horatio, say something to it.
What art thou that usurp this time of night together, with that fair and warlike form in which the majesty of buried Denmark did sometimes march? By heaven, I charge thee speak.
It's walking away.
I charge thee speak.
Ain't that look like the king?
I reckon I believe. As thou art to thyself, such was the very armor he had on, which he the ambitious Norway combated. So frowned he once when, in an angry parley, he smote the sledded poleaxe on ice. 'Tis strange. This don't look good for our country.
Let's think about this for a second. Why so many implements of war? Why such a strict schedule of guards? Someone, please explain this to me.
I reckon that I can explain this. Our old king was dared to battle by Fortinbras of Norway. Our mighty Hamlet killed King Fortinbras and took on his land. If our king would have also had to do the same, Fortinbras' son wants his papa's land back.
Well, that explains the ghost.
Something bad is going to happen, fellas. Period. Look here, you better come to talk, ghost.
Should I shoot it with my slingshot?
I heard you wouldn't.
It's gone. We're dumb as a doorknob thinking we could hurt it anyway.
It was about to speak when the cock crew.
I hear rooster's crow makes ghosts go back to their hiding places.
Yep, I heard that too.
I reckon I also heard that we need to tell Hamlet.
Follow me. I reckon I know where he is.
1. Scene 2. King Claudius is giving a speech in the castle of Elsinore.
We are gathered here for my brother's death. Although we mourn, it is time to move on. I am the new king now. Therefore, our sometime sister, now our queen, the imperial jointress to this warlike state, have we, as 'twere, with a defeated joy, with an auspicious and a dropping eye, in equal scale weighing delight and dole taken to wife. Fortinbras thinks this country is off its rocker just because our king is dead. Fortinbras thinks he can get the land back that the old good King Hamlet took. That father is defeated. May he rest in peace. I have written a letter to Fortinbras' uncle explaining his nephew's foolish plans, and I plan to ask him to stop his nephew.
In all things I will take our duty.
What can I do for you, Laertes? Your papa and I are like two peas in a pod, and I'll get you anything that you need.
May I return to France since I attended your hoedown?
What's your papa think about this matter?
I think I ought to be able to leave. He bothered me too much.
Since you got your knickers in a knot, Hamlet.
I ain't grumpy.
Son, get over it, please. Stop moping around.
Yeah, I know.
If you know, then why are you so bothered? Why seems it so particular with thee?
Seems, madam, nay it is. I know not seems. 'Tis not alone my black cloak, good mother, nor customary suits of solemn black, nor windy suspiration of forced breath. No, nor the fruitful river in the eye, nor the dejected behavior of the visage, together with all forms, modes, shapes of grief, that can denote me truly. These indeed seem, for they are actions that a man might play, but I have that within, which passages show.
'Tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give these morning duties to your father. That father lost his, and the survivor bound, in filial obligation for some term to obsequious sorrow. 'Tis a fault to heaven, a fault against the dead, a fault to nature, the reason most absurd, whose common theme is death of fathers, and who hath cried, from first course till he that died today, this must be so. We pray you to throw earth this unappealing woe, and think of us as of a father. For let the world take note, you are the most immediate to our throe, and with less nobility of love than that which dearest fathers bear on his son, do I impart toward you. Do not go to Wittenberg. I command you to stay here and be my nephew and my son.
Please answer my prayers and do not go to Wittenberg.
All right, Mama, I'll stay for you.
All right, let's drink to the heavens.
I
Yee-haw!
wish suicide was a sin, because I'd be doing it. Oh, how I miss my papa. He was so good to Mama. Oh God, of beasts at once, discourse of a reason, would have mourned longer, married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. I'm so heartbroken.
Howdy, Hamlet.
Well, howdy, you're Horatio, ain't you?
Yes, I am your poor servant.
You are now my friend, Horatio. Horatio? Marcellus?
Howdy.
Mighty glad to see you. Why'd you leave Wittenberg?
I skipped in school, Lord. I came to see your father's funeral.
Cut the crap. You came to see Mama's wedding.
Well, it did come after quickly.
Oh, Horatio, it was cheap and awful, at least in my eyes.
I appreciated your papa.
I'll never see a man like him again.
I reckon I saw him last night.
Who? What?
My lord, the king your father.
My dead daddy?
Hush. Listen up, Hamlet.
Come on, tell me.
The last 2 nights, me and the guys have seen a ghost dressed in armor like your father.
Where at?
At the platform where we keep watch.
Did you hear it talk?
It was about to speak, but then the rooster crowed, and then he left.
That's very strange.
I swear it's true, partner. We thought you ought to know.
You on duty again tonight?
Yes, sir.
Was the ghost armed?
Yes, sir. He had
Had his visor up so we could see his face.
Was he frowning?
He looked more sad than angry, and a pale complexion.
I'll stand guard with y'all tonight.
I bet it'll come again.
If I reckon it's him, I'll speak to him. I'll see you boys between 11 and 12 tonight.
Our duty to your honor.
Mine to you, farewell. My father's spirit in arms, all is not well. I doubt some foul play. With the night word come. Till then, sit still, my soul. Foul deeds will rise.
Scene 3. A room in the house of Polonius.
Toodaloo, Ophelia. Write me when I return to France.
You don't think I would?
Remember, that boy Hamlet's trouble.
If you say so.
Be careful, Ophelia. May give his saying deed which is no further than the main voice of Denmark goes withal. Then weigh what loss your honor may sustain, if with too credent ear you list his songs, or lose your heart, or chaste your treasure open to his unmastered importunity. Be wary then, his safety lies in fear.
I'll keep your lesson in mind, but you need to practice what you preach too.
Oh, fear me not. Oh, but here comes Papa. I must leave soon.
You have my blessing, son. And remember all the life lessons that I've taught you.
How could I forget? Goodbye, Papa, and remember what I said to you, Ophelia.
Tell you, Ophelia.
Something about Hamlet, Papa.
Sweet Nibbles, what's going on between you two?
He has offered me a lot of affection.
That is Bolsnot. Do you believe his offers?
I don't know what to believe.
You are stupid to believe him. You're acting like a fool.
Papa, he has mentioned sweet love in an honorable fashion.
When the blood burns, how prodigal the soul. Lend the tongue vows. These blazes, daughter, give more life than heat, extinct in both, even in their promise as it is in making, you must not take for fire. Don't waste your time with Hamlet. Do as I say.
I shall obey. On scene 4, guarding at the castle of Elsinore.
I'm freezing my buns off.
It is a bit nippy out here.
What time is it, friend?
It is just after 12.
About time for that ghost to appear, don't you think?
The king got drunk again tonight, and I'm extremely annoyed.
I'm King Claudius, and I'm wasted.
Ain't that a tradition?
I reckon it's tradition, but the partying just makes us look bad.
Look, y'all. The ghost has arrived.
Ghost, why have you come and unburied your bones?
It beckons you to go away with it, as if some impartment did desire to you alone.
If it will not speak, then I'll follow it.
What if it tempts you toward death, Hamlet?
Look, he's still waving at me. Darn tootin', I'm gonna follow him.
Don't do it, my lord.
Yeah, don't go.
My fate cries out and makes each pretty artery in this body as hardly as Neiman Lion's nerve.
Let's follow him. I smell something wrong in the state of Denmark.
Heaven will direct it.
Let's just follow him. Come on.
Act 1, Scene 5. Hamlet and the ghosts are talking at the castle of Elsinore.
You better talk, Ghost, or I'll stop right here in my tracks.
Listen up. I can't stay here too much longer, so keep your ears open.
Lay it on me.
So art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear.
What?
I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain term to walk the night, and for the day confined to fast and fires, till the foul crimes done in my days of nature are burnt and purged away. So please listen if you ever loved your father.
Oh, God.
Take your revenge to your papa's murder for your papa's murder.
Murder? Hurry and tell me about it.
The evil man who is now wearing the crown took my life out through poison.
I darn tootin' knew it. My uncle.
He stole the love of my life in a seducing manner and poisoned me through the ear in the garden while I rested. Thus I was sleeping by a brother's hand, of life of crown of queen, at once dispatched, cut off even in the blossoms of my sin, unhoused, disappointed, unanelled, no reckoning made, but sent to my account with all my imperfections on my head.
Hamlet, my friend.
Howdy, partners.
Howdy, partner. How'd the ghost go?
Well, I can't tell you. It's a secret.
I won't tell anyone, I promise.
Neither will I.
Well, let's just say villains will be villains.
You don't need no ghost to raise up and tell you that.
You're right. Let's just go our separate ways. I'm gonna go pray.
Sir, you're crazy talking.
The ghost is real. We all know that. And what happened between us, well, just don't ask. Will you do me a favor?
Why, of course.
Please don't tell anyone what we saw tonight.
I swear to God I won't.
Swear!
Swear on my sword?
Swear!
The ghost is everywhere, partners. Let's move.
Swear!
Wow, this is strange.
This is strange.
Horatio, no matter what happens, you must never let on that anything even happened.
Swear!
Come on, partners. Rest, for true spirit. So, gentlemen, with all my love, I do commend me to you, and what so poor a man as Hamlet is.